Hey everyone, this is Tim here from Your Six Studios. Today in this video, I'm going to show you how to use Tesla Full Self-Driving. So this is actually really easy to do. So if you went ahead and bought it, you might need to go ahead and activate it first. So go to Controls, go to Self-Driving, and you need to switch over from Traffic Aware Cruise Control right here to Full Self-Driving. So that'll be the first step. It'll tell you how to activate it at any point in time when you're driving. Even if you don't know where you're going, you can just press this button in right here. It'll activate it. And then it'll start navigating. And then you can find your location in the navigation when you have it activated too. So otherwise you can pre-plan it before you leave. So let's just go to yes and turn this on. You can switch between your different profiles. And I believe you can scroll up and down and you can switch the different modes between chill, faster, or like Mad Max or something like that. I'll show you how to do that in a second. So let's go to yes, so I can see it's engaged right there. Now, plot your course. So I'm not driving right now, I'm going to go to navigation. I already have something planned, so let's go up to navigation right here. And I got something in here, the Walmart. Let's go to Walmart. You can just type it in. And then once you have your location, you can just hit the little triangle right here and you should be good to go. Otherwise, you can go to Tesla chargers. If you want to find chargers real quick, go to that location. And then you can favorite your location and find it easier in your navigation later on. But just tap this, it'll calculate the route. And then you can see it says start self-driving. Now you have to choose what location you want to go to. The parking lot, and we can tap here. We can go to the parking lot or the curbside. And if we go to parking, there is an option for charger right here. It's very hard to see because the car is in the way. I don't know if they did that on purpose, but they might have to look at that further. But there's an option for charging right there. If you select charging, I believe your car will back in. So we got curbside, park, and then we have our different speed profiles. We have sloth, chill, hurry, Mad Max. So Mad Max will be like 10 miles plus over the speed limit. Hurry will be about 7 or 8. Standard will be about 5. Chill will be about 2. And sloth will be pretty much at the speed limit. So I usually go about 2 miles per hour over with chill. So set this up and find your location. Now, a lot of times, instead of just typing in the location, what I like to do is just scroll all the way to the area I want to go. So, for instance, here's Walmart. So maybe I hate parking in a spot at Walmart where it just scrolls around the lot and it tries to find out where it wants to park. I want to park away from everyone. So if you know the general location, you can just hold down on it right here and then set that point via just, setting it yourself instead of going through the navigation settings. Otherwise, it's just going to find you a parking spot and you want to park away from everyone, or you want to park in a specific spot. Just set your location, then go to start self-driving. So let's see, I'm not holding down the foot pedal at all. Let's go to this, start self-driving, and it's just going to go just like that. And then it's going to look out for cars and stuff. So let's go. Then you can switch your different profiles. Let's try this. So if I scroll up and down, you can see it's going to switch my different profiles. And I'm just going to set this to chill, and then I'm going to go. So here we go. So we can just check this out. Here we go. Now I'm on the road. And let's scroll up and down with this one. And that is just the volume. So we can click this in. That's just going to switch the different speed profiles too. So usually I just keep it to chill, otherwise I panic a little bit. But yeah, very easy to go ahead and just set this up. And the cool thing is, auto park, when you get near your destination, I'm just going to disengage this. And then I'm just going to go in here. And it says take over, what happened. But if you look at your screen and you come up to different locations, it's going to show you parking spots. You can just tap here and go to start. Auto park your vehicle for you. So very easy and convenient. So yeah, once you get to your location, find your parking spot, just tap on the screen and you should be good to go. And you can see it's backing in. Usually does a pretty good job about this too. So it's going to get right in that box. And people are going to probably think you're strange when you're always backing in, I guess. But there you go. Hopefully this video did indeed help you out.